Hello and welcome to PRTC TV's presentation of local and regional high school sports. Tonight we are at Williamsburg High School for the semifinals of the 13th Region All-A Girls Basketball Tournament with the Jackson County Lady Generals taking on the Middlesboro Lady Jackets. Along with TJ Isaacs, Mark Sulfridge, Hunter Carroll, this is Brian Murray. Good to have you. It's almost basketball time. Let's get your starting lineups first of all for the visitors on the scoreboard. The Jackson County Lady Generals win and loss record of 11-3 under head coach Courtney Tyra. They will start number 00 in her first varsity start after being cleared to play Madison Curry. Number 34 is Abby Gilbert. She is our statistical leader in several categories, 16 points a game, 10 rebounds per game, averaging a double-double and shooting 60% from the floor. Number 44, Kenna Ward, also almost averaging a double-double, 9 rebounds and 9 points per game. Averaging 7 points a game is senior guard number 10, Eden Lakes, and getting the start tonight, number 52, Jenna Creech. For the Middlesboro Lady Jackets, 6-8 on the year under head coach Scott Overbay. They will start number 00, Grace Gent. Number 10 is Kaylee Owens. Number 12, Mallory James. Number 20 is Kiwi Betts, and number 32 is Trinity DeRosset. These two teams will play for the right to play in the championship game here, which will happen tomorrow night at this same gymnasium. Tip controlled. Nice job from Curry down to Ward. She misses the shot. Gilbert with the rebound. Back up and in. Nice entry pass from Curry to Ward. Ward couldn't finish, but Gilbert took care of it. 2-0 Lady Generals. And looks like a 2-3 zone by Jackson County to open things up. That's number 12 with the basketball, James. In the corner, here's a three-point shot by number 20. It's no good off the hand of Betts, but the rebound comes down to the Lady Jackets. Kiwi Betts averaging 12 points per game. She is their second leading scorer on the team. Out top is number 12, Mallory James. 00 with it, Grace Gent. She's averaging 9.5 per game. Leading scorer is number 10, Kaylee Owens, at 16 per game. Middlesboro playing quite deliberate on offense. Hunter Carroll just passing it around and just looking for a seam in the defense.
Yeah, it really seems too like, Brian, the Lady Generals 1-3-1 here is kind of, I guess, bothering Williamsburg or Middlesboro. Looks like they haven't seen it much.
I've read it as a 2-3, but I think you're right. It is a 1-3-1. And kind of a little bit of a junk defense in some people's books, but 1-3-1 becoming pretty popular when you're trying to cut off the wings and the top half of the paint.
Absolutely, and one thing too is kind of, a lot of girls really don't see this defense very much, so it's, as you can tell early, it's really disturbing Middlesboro's offensive flow.
Here's a three, quick shot from the left side on a three by Gent, but they just keep getting the rebound and keep getting shots. And finally, Jackson County gets a rebound, and Coach Tyree takes a 30-second timeout to kind of talk to her team. You know, it's funny because Middlesboro launched 3 or 4 three-pointers there on that set, but the ball was coming off the rim long. But I still don't think our Lady Generals were really boxing out anyway, but those long kick-out rebounds are tough.
Absolutely, and you kind of, really don't seem like the Lady Generals, like you said, are maybe awake at this moment right now, and maybe that timeout might have been just kind of a reminder there for Coach Tyree, because I think I could even hear her from here say rebound.
Yeah, you give a team enough shots and they will beat you. So our first look at varsity play for 00, Maddie Curry. She gives it to Eden Lakes. Eden throws it ahead to Kenna Ward. Ward over to Creech. Nice pass. Down to Abby Gilbert, up and in. So Gilbert has the first 2 buckets for Jackson County. It's 4-0. We played just over 2 minutes here in the first quarter from Williamsburg High School. Harlan and Barberville plays in the game after this one, and the two teams, the 2 winners, will meet tomorrow night for the championship game. Another offensive rebound off a missed 3. Here's a top of the key 3. That one's no good. Off the hand of Grace Gent. Jackson County have some trouble in backcourt. Got to get it across the timeline. Only got 10 seconds, and then they throw it away. So a little panic in the backcourt forces Jackson County into their first turnover. Good backcourt defense by the Lady Jackets. Coming to you on this Wednesday, January the 12th, and we're not able to stream live, but we're going to get this on the air as soon as possible. Lady Generals trying to capture the 13th Region All-A Championship for the first time in a long time. Jumper from the wing is no good, and again, Middlesboro with the rebound, and we're going to have a reach-in foul either on Creech or Lakes. It's going to go against Lakes. That's her first and the team's first. But Middlesboro here in the first 3 minutes has had, I would say, probably 8 or 9 offensive rebounds.
Yeah, and Lady Generals have been fortunate enough so far that the Middlesboro hasn't been able to make a shot, because it seems as of right now they shoot as all they want to.
Only averages 23 team rebounds per game, and they're approaching half that here in the first 3 minutes. Lady General's doing a good job collapsing on the three, is that it does appear, I think at this point, that's all that Middlesboro has taken has been three-pointers or long twos. But I've got them have missed their first 7 or 8 shots, and they throw it away for a turnover, and Jackson County would head the other way.
And Ryan, one thing that's good too about this All-A is it really helps our Lady Generals get ready for, the actual 13th Region tournament, having to play so many games in so many days.
Bad pass, but Creech able to catch the deflection. Curry for a triple. That one's short. And the rebound to 0-0 for Middlesboro, Grace Gent. Here she heads the other way. Pass is stolen as Kaylee Owens tried to throw it across the baseline, and Curry ends up picking it off. She gets double teamed and gets it to Ward. Now to Creech, and they got Abby Gilbert wide open for the layup. Gilbert has all 6 for Jackson County, 6-0, as the Lady Generals have held Middlesboro scoreless for 4+ here in the first quarter. That's Betts, Keedy Betts, number 20 with the basketball now for Coach Overbay's Lady Jackets. Betts drives in, and we've got what? Jump ball called. Nice job by the Lady Generals to tie them up. The ball will stay on the Jackets' end as number 52, Halea Brown, going to check in, replacing Trinity DeRosset. Middlesboro inbounds the ball. Here's a three from the right side. That one's no good. Rebound to Kennedy Ward. Eden Lakes ahead to Jenna Creech. Down low, they find Gilbert off the window, no good. Rebound through the hands of Kennedy Ward, and we're going to have a little nickel and dimer on Madison Curry, her first, team second. Statistically, Jackson County averages 36 rebounds per game, Middlesboro only 23, but that has not been the case here in this first quarter thus far. Middlesboro just can't find the basket right now.
No.
Number 12, James, throws it over to Betts. Middlesboro not really looking to attack the paint. Jackson County's size might have something to do with that, as we have a nice deflection there by Jackson County. I'm not sure if Abby got her hands on it or Kaylee Owens just lost it on the way up. Give it into Owens now and over to Betts. Corner three is no good, and the rebound to Abby Gilbert. Outlet to Curry. Now to Natalie Carl, who just checked in for Jackson County, replacing Kennedy Ward. Jenna Creech going to try the three. That one's off the mark. Long kick-out rebound, though, goes to Natalie Carl. She's tied up on the floor, but it goes to Abby Gilbert as the ball stays loose. Carl thinks about the three. Now we're going to have a reach-in foul on Middlesboro.
Brian seems really sloppy so far in this first quarter. It seems like the Generals really don't have any energy right now, kind of just lagging a little bit.
Well, there's been quite a layover since they've played. I believe it's been about 10 days. Had the snow last week and delayed the All-A beginning as they get it into, Lakes gets it into Gilbert, and she gets fouled. Foul is on Trinity DeRosset. That's number 32, her first, team second, and Gilbert looking to add to her total. She has all 6 points for the Lady Generals. First one no good. And Jackson County's last game that they've played was January the 3rd, so it's been 9 days since a game, and that will sometimes make you rusty out of the gate. Abby gets 1 of 2. She's got all 7 points for Jackson County here in these first 6 minutes of the first quarter. We're at Williamsburg City Schools for the 13th Region All-A Girls Basketball Tournament. This is the semifinal round. Number 10, nice ball fake. Shot is up. Nice high arcing shot. But I think Gilbert might have altered that shot from Kaylee Owens. And here comes Jackson County the other way after the Gilbert rebound. Carl over to Curry. Down low for Gilbert. Flashes back out to Eden Lakes. Her three is on the way. No good. Had a hand right in her face from James. Down low. Shot is blocked by Gilbert. Here we go the other way. Curry, Creech, Carl. Thought about the three, hesitates. Now out to Eden Lakes. Man-to-man looks like by, no, maybe it's a 2-3 zone by the Lady Jackets. To a cutting
nice
Curry.
Pass.
Down low, touch pass from Curry down to Gilbert, and she's got another one. She's got all 9 of the first quarter points for Jackson County. 45 seconds left here in the first quarter. Jackson County threatening to shut Middlesboro out, keep them scoreless here in this first quarter. Long NBA three is no good. Rebound tipped around, and Abby Gilbert gets it. Outlet to Natalie Carl, doesn't have numbers. Going to wait on her teammates, and Jackson County may hold for the final shot. Eden Lakes loses the basketball, but it's picked up by Creech. Jenna in the right spot at the right time. They find Gilbert over to Curry. Down low, Eden Lakes, nice feed up and in. Eden Lakes' his first points, now 11-0. Down to 8 seconds. I'm not sure Middlesboro knows how much time's left on the clock. And they don't. So Middlesboro doesn't get a shot off on the final possession of the first quarter, and Jackson County shuts them out in that first quarter, 11-0. At the end of one, Jackson 11, Middlesboro nothing. We're back with the second quarter from Williamsburg High School up next on PRTC TV.
There's so many great things about life in gig country, and PRTC is proud to be one more. A local internet provider with all the speed and reliability your family needs, backed by hometown service and support. Whether you need to just check email or power multiple Wi-Fi devices all over your home, we've got the right package for you. Stop by one of our friendly offices, give us a call, or visit us online to learn more. PRTC, your local internet connection.
Fiber-powered internet from PRTC is fast, crazy fast. Experience crazy fast internet speeds from PRTC with reliable downloads up to 1 gig. Now you can surf, stream, game, chill with speed to spare. And with our new GigaSpire Blast, you'll enjoy the ultimate Wi-Fi experience everywhere in your home. Accelerate your internet. Contact PRTC to sign up or upgrade your internet today.
Well, Jackson County not especially sharp there in that first quarter, but Middlesboro having a hard time finding the bottom of the basket. Jackson County 11, Middlesboro nothing as we start the second quarter here from Williamsburg High School on PRTC TV. Semifinal round of the 2022 13th Region All-A Girls Basketball Tournament. Number 15 just checked in. I think that's Markham, and she throws it away. Here comes Gent the other way for the Yellow Jackets. Here's the top of the key three. That one's no good. Rebound to Markham, had it for a moment, but Middlesboro gets it back. Here's another three. That's an air ball. Abby Gilbert with the rebound. And here comes Maddie Curry. To Gilbert, cross-court pass. Here's a three from Eden Lakes, and that one's good. Eden Lakes nails the first three of the game for Jackson County or either team, and the lead goes out to 14-0. Penetration, and we're going to get a bump as number 20, Betts, drove the lane. Jackson County foul going to go against Abby Gilbert, her first, team's third, and that is going to be a non-shooting foul. And Middlesboro will inbound. Oh. 14-0. It's a 1 minute gone here in this second quarter, and finally off the schneid as Kaylee Owens puts in the left baseline jumper, 14-2. Wide open down there is Markham, and she has it stripped out of her hands by number 52, Halea Brown. Ball will stay with the Lady Generals.
Lady Generals are doing a really nice job on the defensive end, Brian, of mixing up the 2-3 and the 1-3-1, really not letting Middlesboro get into any kind of sets.
Down low, they find Ward off the glass. Nice slick move there by Kenna Ward. That's her first points. And now 16-2. I really like mixing up defenses.
Yeah, I do too, because it really never gives the offense a time to get into a specific set.
Yes.
You know, it seems about almost every other possession that the Lady Generals are a different kind of defense, kind of mixing up and really making Middlesboro think of what they're having to do.
Number 52 fouls number 52. Jenna Creech picks up her first and the team's fourth. And that will send Halea Brown to the line to shoot 2 for the Lady Jackets. First free throws for Middlesboro here in the game, and she gets the first one to go. Brown will get one more. And it is also good. So 2 of 2 for number 52, and now 16-4, Jackson County by 12. Curry going to run the point. Brings it across the timeline over to Markham. Left corner trying to get it to Gilbert. Not a good pass as number 00 Gent had closed the gap on it. And Eden Lake's going to inbound for the Lady Generals. Gets it into Ward, now to Curry. Markham to Ward. Had Abby Gilbert wide open, but number 10 took it away from her. Kaylee Owens forces the turnover. Here's a three from the right side. That one's good. 00, that is Grace Gent. And Middlesboro finding their stride now. They've cut it down to a 9-point lead. Ward down low for Gilbert, and we're going to have an early reach in there on number 00 Grace Gent, trying to prevent the pass into the interior. Her first, team's third. Middlesboro's outscored Jackson County 7-5 here in the early going of the second quarter. Gilbert finds Curry wide open. Shot it a little quick, though, with the left hand. Ward had her hand on the rebound just for a moment, but lost it, and here comes the Lady Jackets. Betts for three. That one's an air ball, and it's saved in bounds nicely by Abby Gilbert, and she gets it to Maddie Curry. Ward at the free throw line. Over to Gilbert. Down to Lakes, back to Gilbert. She will nail that three, and she got it.
Nice. Really nice ball movement right now from the Lady Generals too, Brian. I've noticed here as of late.
Not many 6'2" players that can jump out and nail that three like Abby can, but she came up as a guard, and she's got plenty of range to make that shot.
Yeah, and right now too with this lineup, we've got we've got Ward as our post, but it seems like the other four are interchangeable for all positions. You know, we've seen Eden cutting to the basket a lot here lately. You know, just finding their playmakers.
Quick shot three is an air ball. Curry with the rebound. Curry in transition into front court. Doesn't find a seam, and she gets bumped by number 20 for Middlesboro. That's Keevy Betts, and that's her second, team's fourth. Check in number 32, Trinity DeRosset, replacing Betts. And we got a host of players coming in for Jackson County. We got both Creeches, Jenna and Hannah. Number 24, that's Kinsey Grubb. I believe she's only a 7th grader.
I believe you're right.
And also Natalie Carl. So only player left on the floor that didn't go out was Abby Gilbert. Natalie Creech for three. Natalie Carl for three. She misses it. And the rebound for Middlesboro's Brown. Here's a right side three, a quick shot. That's an air ball, and Hannah Creech going to let that one sail out of bounds untouched. Grubb, her first year with Jackson County. She'll be handling the point. Hannah Creech with it, right elbow. Right side, she's got a wide open three. Didn't look to the basket, though. Natalie Carl wheel, and she nails it.
Nice.
That ball did not want to go straight down, but it went down anyway. Third three of the second quarter for Jackson County, and the lead back out to 15 at 22-7. Brown, jump shot is up and no good. Abby Gilbert with another rebound. Gets it to Grubb. Over to Creech, to a trailing Gilbert. Natalie Carl, three more, write them down. Natalie Carl with back-to-back threes. Jackson County out to their biggest lead now, 25-7.
And Brian, one thing too, it seems like the Lady Generals have kind of woke up a little bit here in the second quarter. Our ball movement's been a lot better, and their passes have been a lot more crisp.
Middlesboro knocked down 7 points there kind of quickly at the beginning of the second quarter, but have had a hard time here recently finding the basket, and another air ball three. We've had a lot of air ball threes here in this first half, and I think a lot of it for the Lady Jackets is just shooting too quick.
Yeah, it seems like they're settling quite a bit as well, just not really even trying to attack the basket. I don't know if, Abby and Kenna's kind of making their presence felt in the paint.
Nice entry
nice
down
seal
there from Hannah Creech into Abby Gilbert. 14 for Abby here in this first half. 27-7. Yeah, I think the size of Abby down low is really keeping a lot of the Middlesboro players from coming into the paint. You can see them second-guessing themselves when they start to try.
Yeah, they're really, like we said, just seem to be settling for the three-point shot. It's a lot of one pass and shot, not a whole lot of ball movement going on.
The foul was on Hannah Creech, her first, team's fifth. Kenna Ward going to check in, replacing Abby Gilbert. 2:33 left before halftime. Jackson County in control, 27-7 thus far. Middlesboro really living and dying by the three-point shot here in this first half, and it has not gone well. Here's another three in the air, and that one's no good, but they're going to call a foul on Kinsey Grubb. Just a seventh grader mistake right there. She was trying to be aggressive.
Little growing pains there.
Yes. Her first, team sixth, and that's going to put number 10, Kaylee Owens, their best free throw shooter, at 81.6% to shoot three. First one is good. Neither one of these teams statistically shoots the three ball very well. Middlesboro at 27.7% and Jackson County at 27.2%. Middlesboro shoots 63% from the free throw line as a team, but they're off to a good start, making their first four in a row. And that one's good as well, make it 5 in a row. So Middlesboro climbs into double figures, 27-10. And Grubb into offensive court for Jackson County. Winner will take on the winner of Harlan Independent and Barberville, which plays after this game. It'll be tomorrow night on the 13th of January. Creech down low for Ward. Gets her space, puts it up and in. Kenna Ward with 4 points, all here in this second quarter. 29-10. Owens with it at the top. Now over to Gent, almost a knock away by Carl. Cross-court pass. Jackson County playing good defense. They're really collapsing on the basketball.
And one thing, too, I've noticed, Brian, is they're really communicating very well, talking, letting the people know when cutters are coming through. It's been a very nice defensive performance so far for the Lady Generals.
Kenna Ward with the steal on the other end. Natalie Carl takes on a 1-on-2 and going to draw the foul and go to the free throw line. Foul is going to be on number 10, Kaylee Owens. That's her first, team's fifth, and Natalie Carl to shoot two. Person on the way is good. Natalie Carl with 7 points for Jackson County, all here in the second quarter. Gilbert, Curry, and Lakes all going to check back in. Rachel Creech, Jenna Creech, and Grubb come out. Carl with a second free throw coming here. And it is good as well. So Jackson County 3 of 4 from the free throw line here in the first half, and back out to a 21-point lead, 31-10. Just over a minute to go here in the first half. Almost a steal. And we got traveling called on number 10, Kaylee Owens.
One thing kind of noticed so far, Brian, you talked about, this being Maddie's first game as a general and eligible. Seems like she's been able to take some of the pressure off Eden Lakes of being the sole ball handler.
Here's a three from Curry, and that one's off the mark. And little first game jitters for Maddie. She's wanting to be a big asset to this team. Nice trailing play there. I believe that was number 44, wasn't it?
I thought it was Owens.
Owens?
With the basket.
Okay. Kaylee Owens?
Yep.
All right, so she's got 7. Steal on the other end. Nice defense there by Middlesboro. Shot is up and no good. Fight for the rebound, and now we're going to have actually Jackson County comes out there with it. Nice job by Abby Gilbert. Ahead to Curry. Curry took her eye off the ball, though, and it's going to go back to Middlesboro. So a couple of sloppy sequences by Jackson County on back-to-back turnovers. 31-12, 26 seconds left here in the first half. Middlesboro can hold for the final shot if they so choose. That's James with it, over to Owens. Now Grace Gent. Grace has their only 3 of the game. Has accounted for all 3 of her points. Now 5 seconds. And we've got a foul called, and that might not be a horrible foul because Owens had a step on her. Foul's going to go against Madison Curry, her second, team 7th, but maybe not such a good foul because that puts them in the bonus, so Owens will get a 1+1. And she is their best free throw shooter. 3.7 left, so Jackson County was still enough time they could get off a decent shot before the horn sounds. Free throw is good. 8 points for Owens. She has 8 of their 13. Averages right at 16. Second one on the way is also good, so they're a perfect 7 for 7 from the line. Owens is 5 for 5. Eden Lakes launches it way a little bit too early and gets some backboard, but at the half, a first half that was sloppy at times and looked good at other times. Jackson County with a 17-point lead over Middlesboro, 31-14. We'll come back and get halftime with Hunter. Individual and team stats straight ahead. Stay tuned. From Williamsburg High School, this is PRTC TV.
With PRTC's new expanded IPTV options, get more channels you love for less. Start with our basic TV tier, then add the expanded and digital tiers for maximum variety, or add specialty tiers to your basic package. Tiers like news and sports, or sports and more, the entertainment tier, kids and family, or our new Heartland tier. To learn more about your expanded IPTV options, call or visit PRTC online today.
How'd I do?
You'll get better.
Tim can't wait to be a real driver. But for now, he's king of the online track. Thanks to PRTC Broadband, our 100% fiber network speeds up to 1 gig, give him the edge against players anywhere, even the other end of the couch.
Whoa.
You'll get better.
Visit prtcnet.org to learn more.
Yes, we're all quite over staying home right now. But we can make it better by streaming the great shows and movies we've been wanting to see. PRTC can help with fast, reliable internet speeds up to 1 gig, enhanced by reliable Wi-Fi. Stream all you want, no matter how many gadgets are going at once. And with our new Gigaspire Blast, you'll enjoy the ultimate Wi-Fi experience everywhere in your home. Contact PRTC to sign up or upgrade today.
There are lots of small reasons to have home phone service, and one very big one. 911 emergency location. Only a call from your home phone instantly transmits your address to emergency personnel. Cell phones can't.
911, what's your emergency?
If trouble comes to your home, seconds count. PRTC Home Phone helps first responders do their job. It's a small price to pay for what you can save. This is TV. This is TV Set Free. TV everywhere from PRTC TV sets you free to watch what you want, where you want. Catch your favorite networks, including live TV, ready to watch on any web-connected device for no extra charge. That's TV Set Free. Enjoy the extra value of PRTC TV everywhere. Visit prtcnet.org and sign up today.
So, what are we doing here? Well, just a trim. Maybe kind of a layered look. Will you read the sign?
How about some real choice? Like the choices you get with IPTV, new from PRTC. Enjoy free HD and new features like on-screen caller ID. Plus, record 4 programs at once with our HD DVR. PRTC, it's all about you.
As a U.S. veteran, imagine getting the care you need without driving all the way to Lexington. At the Virtual Living Room in McKee, you'll have access to VA doctors who can prescribe medications through an easy-to-use computer set up in a private, comfortable environment inside the Jackson County Public Library. Schedule an appointment through your VA doctor today. Gigabit broadband internet service for the Virtual Living Room is provided by PRTC.
Whatever you want.
Halftime here at Williamsburg High School with the Lady Generals of Jackson County with a 17-point lead over the Middlesboro Lady Jackets, 31-14 here on PRTC TV. This is the semifinal round of the 2022 13th Region All-A Tournament. You have to have a certain number in your enrollment or lower to qualify. This is like a small school state tournament. One the Lady Generals have won before, I think maybe in like the early 2000s. And I think it was the last time that the Lady Generals advanced on to the state level was around that same time, 2003 or 2004, maybe Sarah Elliott's senior year. But it's been quite some time since the Lady Generals have advanced on to the to the All-A state tournament level. They're certainly favored to do that, as they are by far the most highly ranked team of the small schools in the 13th region, and they are showing that here in the semifinal round with a 17-point lead. The schools that qualified for this 13th region All-A Classic include Middlesboro, Lynn Camp, Williamsburg, Jackson County, Redbird, Barberville, Pineville, and Harlan Independent. I don't know if I mentioned OBI or not, but quite a few schools in it. And we're down to the Final Four right now. After this game tonight, it will be Harlan taking on Barberville at 7:30, and the winners of this game and the second game will meet tomorrow night. So Jackson County with the 17-point lead. Jackson County got here by defeating Redbird 81-52, actually Monday, January the 3rd, while the Middlesboro Lady Jackets got here by defeating Lynn Camp back on December 31st, 66-34, and then on January 3rd beating Williamsburg 67-35. semifinal round, and we're going to get stats for you here in just a second. Stay tuned. It's up next here on PRTC TV.
Located in the Jackson County Regional Industrial Park in Annville, Kentucky, the Jackson County McKee Industrial Development Authority helps companies and communities win. It is and always will be our mission to recruit new business and industry and support the people in our region. We want the people and industry to stay in Jackson County, and here's why. We offer workforce information and training, business planning for new and existing businesses, the fastest broadband in Kentucky, state-of-the-art facilities, and financial assistance and tax incentives. All of this with a rich culture of communities that care. We were just announced as a certified work-ready in progress area. What does this mean for Jackson County? It means that we're ready to go to work with a diverse, skilled, and dedicated workforce. We now have a prime 22-acre construction-ready location just off the newly constructed Highway 30 and only 18 miles from I-75. Close enough, yet far enough. We're Kentucky's advanced manufacturing hub.
Welcome back to Williamsburg High School here on PRTC TV. Halftime in the semifinal round of the 13th Region All-A Girls Basketball Tournament. 31-14, Jackson County with the 17-point lead over Middlesboro. Time for halftime with Hunter. Let's find out our individual and team stats and how we got to this point at halftime.
We'll
Hunter.
start with Middlesboro, Brian, on their team. They shot 2 of 5 from two-point range for 40%, 1 of 16 from 3 for 6%, 7-7 from the charity strike for 100%, had 12 team rebounds, 1 assist, and 8 turnovers. And then for the individual, you had Gracie Gent with 3 points, 1 assist, 3 rebounds. Number 52, Halea Brown with 2 points and 1 rebound. Number 20, Kiwi Betts with 1 rebound. Number 12, Mallory James with 4 rebounds, and then they were led by Kaylee Owens with 9 points and 2 rebounds. And then if we go to the girls' side, the team stats, they shot 8 of 11 from 2 for 73%, 4 of 10 from 3 for 40%, 3 of 4 from the charity strike for 75%, had 11 assists and 12 team rebounds. You had Jenna Creech coming in with 2 assists, Hannah Creech with 3 assists, Kennedy Ward with 4 points and 2 rebounds, Eden Lakes with 5 points and 2 rebounds, Maddie Curry with 1 assist and 2 rebounds, Natalie Carl with 8 points, 1 assist, and then the Generals were led by Abby Gilbert with 14 points, 3 assists, and 7 rebounds.
How many turnovers for Jackson County in that first half?
5.
5 and 8 for Middlesboro.
Yep.
Overall, the Lady Jackets were just doomed by poor shooting. I think you had them, 3 for 21 overall?
Yeah.
And so you shoot 14% from the floor and 6% from the three-point line, and that is never going to be a good thing. The interesting stat to watch is how close the rebounding is, and I think it's all that flurry of offensive rebounds that Middlesboro got in that first quarter is why our rebounding is so close together, but that number should not be that close together with our size.
Absolutely, and like you said, seems like Middlesboro come out and just really jacked up the threes there a lot in the first quarter, and they had all those rebounds just right off the bat, first 4 minutes, but since then it's kind of been more of what we would expect it to be.
Starters back out there for Jackson County. That's going to be Jenna Creech, Abby Gilbert, Kenna Ward, Maddie Curry, and Eden Lakes. Also the starters back out there for Middlesboro, and that would be Gracie Gent, Kaylee Owens, Mallory James, Kiwi Betts, and Trinity DeRosset. Middlesboro with the ball to open up this third quarter. Jackson County with the 17-point lead, 31-14. That's Owens. She penetrates but loses the basketball. Nice defense there. Might have been a knock away from one of the Lady Generals. Curry throws it ahead to Lakes. Down low they find Kenna Ward. Ward looking. Cross-court pass. Jenna Creech an open three, and she got it. All set up by Kennedy Ward. First points for Jenna Creech. And now a 20-point lead for Jackson County at 34-14.
The greatest shot in basketball, Brian, a 3 from the inside the paint.
Yes. The inside-out game. That's Betts. Ball fake and penetrates. Now back out to Owens. They swing it around right side to James. Here's a 3 knocked out of there by Gilbert. You don't see very many block threes, but there was one. Almost a steal by Creech. Here's a quick shot three. It's no good. Rebound is knocked out of Curry's hands. It'll go to Jackson County as it was off of Grace Gent. And Coach Overbay will take a 30-second timeout, I believe, to not liking what he's seeing thus far. I believe that's what they said, a 30-second timeout. We'll wait for the official sign. It will be a 30. Keep it right here. Again, we mentioned the nightcap game will be the other bracket of the semifinal. It'll feature Harlan Independent taking on Barberville, which should be a pretty close basketball game. If you look at them statistically, these two teams have not played this year. Middlesboro has an RPI of 42. I'm sorry, Barberville has an RPI of 47, and Harlan has an RPI of 45. So it'll be a close matchup. We mentioned Jackson County has the fourth highest RPI in the 13th region, and the highest ranked team in this, other than Jackson County, is Barberville with a 47 RPI, rating percentage index, measuring strength of schedule and opponents and the like. So the Lady Generals very favored here in this small school 13th region classic. Nice job by Kenna Ward, and she finds Jenna Creech for another basket. I believe that Jenna Creech should buy her maybe a beverage after the game or something.
She should definitely thank her no matter what.
Foul was on number 10. That's going to go against Kaylee Owens, her second, team's first. And Jenna Creech, who hadn't had a chance to score there in that first half, has all 5 here in this third quarter. Free throw too strong. And the rebound to number 12, James. And she threw it right at the feet of Owens, and it goes off her foot out of bounds. So Middlesboro was held scoreless in the entire 8 minutes of the first quarter. They did score 14 in the second quarter, but they've gone over 90 seconds here in this third quarter without a point. Creech, ball fake, penetrates, floats it down to Gilbert. Gilbert, ill-advised pass, and Creech tried to save it in but could not. That's one of those times that Gilbert has got to just go straight up and draw the foul or do what she's got to do. But she's only a freshman. It's part of learning.
Yeah, you'd really like to see, like you said, Abby, be the aggressor there, not try to look to pass it out, go up, either get fouled, and if you miss it, that's okay too. You're 2 feet under the basket. You got a chance for the offensive rebound, or your partner in crime down there with Kenna.
Betts penetrates, left-handed shot is up and no good. Abby Gilbert with another rebound. She's heading for another double-double. I believe she had 7 in the first half, so that's either number 8 or number 9. Curry down low for Ward. Ward got to go up with it. Kenna puts it up. Rand rolls in. Nice soft touch off the back brace. Kenna Ward has 6. Jackson County continues to expand their biggest lead, now out to 24 at 38-14. Betts, a long 3 is no good. Long rebound. Kenna Ward right there for it. Outlet. She finds Jenna Creech. Pass was a little high, and Creech had to run it down, and she waits on her teammates and gives it to Eden Lakes. Bullet pass down to Gilbert. Turnaround up and no good. Too strong. Looked like there might have been some contact down there. Here comes the Lady Jackets the other way. Lady Jackets really struggling from the three-point line.
Yeah,
there's another one on the way, and that one's good, though. Gracie Gent, she has the only 2 made threes for this team. And I believe they're probably approaching 20, if not more, already on the game. First points of the third quarter for Middlesboro. Jenna Creech on the right baseline. Cross-court pass over to Curry. Curry ball fake and has it knocked away. It'll stay with Jackson County. 38-17, 4:32, more midway through the third quarter. Going to leave Eden open for that 3. Can't make them pay, though. Kenna Ward with the rebound. Can't get it to fall. Gets her own rebound. Trying to find some space. Launches it back out to Lakes. She'll try another 3. This one is wedged. And that'll mean Jackson County should get the ball on the alternating possession. Nobody's really offering to knock the ball out of there. And we've got, I know, at least one player that could do it very easily. I just leave it up there.
We'll just play with 2 balls now.
We'll just leave that ball up there and just can't shoot from the left side.
When it comes down, it comes down.
Yeah, nobody willing to jump for it. Now, Hunter, if you were down there, you would have got that ball, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Now, since the referee knocked it in, does that make it a made basket?
Could get 2, right?
Should get 2.
Yeah.
No, Eden was shooting a 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was impressed, though, that it took her 1 try.
Yeah.
Because, after that second try, if it don't come out, it starts to get a little embarrassing.
It's embarrassing, and the crowd gets out of control. They start to just razz you and heckle you. So Gilbert will trigger it in for Jackson County. Throws it out top to Curry. Curry's pass is tipped. Good defense, and I believe it's going to go off. Well, we might have caught a break there. It almost looked like it went off of Eden out of bounds, but it may have already been out of bounds. Jackson County keeps it on their end. Inbound to Curry. Now to Eden Lakes, and Eden walked.
She traveled.
That's what we call the happy feet. Jackson County with the turnover. And Mallory James brings it up. Over to Betts. Betts on the baseline.
Nice.
Knocked away. Good defense. I believe it was Gilbert that time. Here comes Eden Lakes up and in. Nice play in traffic there by Eden Lakes. She had players all around her. Eden's got 7. Gent almost lost it. Gets it back to Mallory James. Now to Kiwi Betts. Betts going to try top of the key 3, and that one's good. So both buckets for Middlesboro in this quarter have been 3-pointers, and now 40-20. Jackson County has doubled up Middlesboro. Ward on the high post down to Gilbert. Gilbert this time puts it up and in, and the foul. That's what we love to see her do. First points for Gilbert here in this second half. She's got 16. That foul was on Kaylee Owens, her 3rd, team 2nd. See if Coach Overbay makes a move. That's his leading scorer with 3 fouls midway through the 3rd. No move as of yet. Gilbert's free throw is good. Give her 17 and 2 of 3 from the line.
And then we got Natalie Carl and Markham checking in as well.
Markham out there guarding number 12, James. Gets it over to Betts. Now Owens. And now to Gent. Middlesboro having a hard time getting that ball into the interior. Here's a jumper from Owens. That one's no good. And the rebound to Abby Gilbert. And knocked away from her by Betts, but it'll go back to Jackson County. I wonder statistically, Hunter, if you get the rebound and a player knocks it away from you, but you retain possession, does that player get credit for a rebound?
I don't know. You're getting above my pay grade. I can barely do this as is.
And what we got? Yeah, Coach Tyree seen they may get a backcourt violation taking too long, and it's going to be a full timeout. We'll take a break. 2:42 left in the 3rd. Lady Generals in control over Middlesboro, 43-20, here on PRTC TV.
Okay, bye.
You know, your dad and I are thinking about dropping the home phone service.
Really, Mom? Have you thought this through?
Yeah, we were just thinking that.
About dropped calls, or dead cell phone batteries, or not being able to use the phones we have all over the house?
Well, we weren't thinking about all that.
I'm sure you'll make the right decision, Mom.
There are a lot of good reasons to have home phone service, and when you keep your service with PRTC, it's a great value. Think it through, then contact PRTC.
There's so many great things about life in gig country, and PRTC is proud to be one more. A local internet provider with all the speed and reliability your family needs, backed by hometown service and support. Whether you need to just check email or power multiple Wi-Fi devices all over your home, we've got the right package for you. Stop by one of our friendly offices, give us a call, or visit us online to learn more. PRTC, your local internet connection.
Jackson County inbounds out of the timeout, have a 23-point lead over Middlesboro here in the 3rd quarter on PRTC TV. Carl gets the double team, gets it over to Markham, tried to enter it down to Abby Gilbert. Good defense down there by Kaylee Owens to knock it away, and here comes the Lady Jackets the other way. Here's Owens for a triple. That one's short. Rebound tipped around. Gilbert ends up with it, and I think that'll put her into the double-double territory. And we get a triple team on Natalie Carl, and we get a foul. I believe it's going to go against number 20, Betts, and that's her third and the team's third. Inbound to Carl. Carl almost double dribbled. Gets it to Jenna Creech. Creech picks up her dribble and back out to Carl. Creech got an open look at the three, shot it too quick. And the rebound's going to go off of who? Jackson County back to Middlesboro. One thing that I think you know from playing high school ball as long as you did and all that, you know, one of the worst things a player can do is pick up their dribble because it takes all your options away.
Yeah, you kind of, especially right there where Natalie was at, you know, that's kind of, you know, Coach Parrott always called that no man's land because all you're doing is asking to get trapped.
Kenna Ward with a nice block there on the baseline. Here comes Markham the other way in the corner. Creech thought about the three, doesn't take it, gives it to Gilbert. Over to Carl, left elbow three on the way, is off the mark. Rebound to Gent for Middlesboro. Here comes James the other way, gives it to Betts. And her shot is blocked, but I believe there's going to be a foul before the block, maybe on Markham. And that will go on Maddie Markham, number 15, her first, team's first, and that'll put Betts to the line to shoot two. Hasn't been to the free throw line tonight, does have a made three here in this quarter. Free throw is good.
Well, that's been one thing, Brian, I feel like we can both say has actually kept Middlesboro in it is I don't think they've missed a free throw so far.
They have in a perfect 8 for 8. 43-21, Jackson County by 22, 1:26 left here in the third as Madison Curry checks in. Rattles that one home. They're a perfect 9 for 9. Curry throws it ahead to Carl. Carl to Lakes, back to Carl. Here's a three from the wing. That one's well short. Rebound loose on the ground and picked up nicely by Middlesboro. Here's James. Over to Jen, and good defense there by Carl, but she's unable to keep it from going out of bounds. And the Lady Jackets will keep it. Grace Gent to trigger it in. James into the paint. James, jumper is short, and the rebound again to Gilbert. Wide open down there is Madison Markham. Puts it off the window and in, and draws the foul. Nice move there by Maddie Markham. First points for Madison, and that's going to be the fourth foul, I believe, on Kaylee Owens, and it is. And the team's fourth. So Owens going to come out, their most significant offensive threat. She averages right at 16 points a game. Their leading rebounder at 8 rebounds a game, and their leading free throw shooter at 81%. Markham gets the free throw to fall. And Jackson County's lead now out to 24 at 46-22. 40 seconds left here in the third frame. Here's a long three by Betts. That one's no good. Rebound to Markham. Markham in transition. Gonna slow it down and gets it to Curry. Now to Lakes. Left corner. Carl's three is off the mark. Rebound to Curry.
Nice
Here's
pass.
a three from the right side. That one's no good. And rebound, though, to Jackson County's Creech. Back
Nice
up and
move.
in. Who was that?
Natalie Carl
Nice.
splitting the defenders with a
Nice.
nice bucket.
Natalie Carl with a rare paint bucket. 48-22. Last second shot is going to be no good, and Curry with the rebound at the horn. And Jackson County closes out the third quarter by expanding their lead out to 26 at the end of 3. Lady Generals 48, Lady Jackets 22. We'll come back with the fourth quarter up next from Williamsburg High School. This is PRTC TV.
Fiber-powered internet from PRTC is fast, crazy fast. Experience crazy fast internet speeds from PRTC with reliable downloads up to 1 gig. Now you can surf, stream, game, chill with speed to spare. And with our new GigaSpire Blast, you'll enjoy the ultimate Wi-Fi experience everywhere in your home. Accelerate your internet. Contact PRTC to sign up or upgrade your internet today.
Lady Generals of Jackson County with a commanding lead over the Lady Jackets of Middlesboro. At the end of 3 quarters, it's Jackson County 48 and Middlesboro 22. Jackson County's led by Abby Gilbert with 17 points. Middlesboro led by Kaylee Owens with 9 points. Middlesboro's ball to start the 4th quarter here on PRTC TV. Not just taken away there on a jump ball nicely. Number 52, Brown, kind of left it exposed. And Madison Markham said, I want that basketball, and tied her up.
Yep.
Inbound to Lakes. I don't think Eden knew that James was coming. Pass it ahead to Markham. Here's Carl. Markham fakes the 3, and now we've got a foul on the baseline, I believe, on Brown. Halea Brown with her first, the team's 5th. And Maddie Curry will inbound it for the Lady Generals. In the corner to Lakes. Markham, Curry, triple is in there.
Oh, that's got to feel good, Brian, being her first bucket as a general.
First varsity bucket for the sophomore Madison Curry is a 3-pointer from the wing. And now 51-22. James penetrates. Nice move down there by number 12. First points for Mallory James. Rachel Creech in there. Here's a 3 from the wing. It's short. Hannah Creech, rather. Here comes Betts the other way off the miss. Off the glass, good. And Eden saying she caused all the contact, but you'll get that call every time on a one-on-one situation. Betts with the nice bucket in transition. Eden picks up her second and the team's second. And Lakes goes out and Kinsey Grubb checks in. Right now it's Kinsey Grubb, Madison Markham, Hannah Creech, Natalie Carl, and Eden Lakes. Or make that, and we got a tie-up now. Good defense there by Middlesboro, and they're going to force the turnover. Hannah Creech, Madison Markham, Natalie Carl, Kinsey Grubb, and Madison Curry on the floor for Jackson County. Coach Overbay doing some offensive and defensive substituting, brings in Owens, who's playing with 4 fouls. Puts the shot up and rolls off. Rebound to Curry. Markham. Curry at the elbow, penetrates, kicks it left side. Grubb going to try the 3. That one's no good. And we're going to have an over-the-back foul, I believe, called on number 25, Hannah Creech, her second. Only the team's 3rd. Pass is deflected by Markham, but Middlesboro able to retain possession. Owens with a long 3, and that's an air ball, but Betts in the right spot to get the loose ball. Tried to get it to Owens, but it's knocked away by Jackson County. And now we're going to have a backcourt foul, I believe, on Betts, and that'll be her 4th. Team 6, so the next one will put Jackson County to the free throw line if it's not a player control foul. Gets it in backcourt to Grubb and back to Carl. Carl penetrates, leaves it for Markham for a 3. That one's too strong. Rebound kicks out to Betts for Middlesboro, and they're wanting to transition. Gent, open 3. That one's in and out. Right there for the rebound, back up and in is Kaylee Owens. 51-28. Grubb, dangerous pass and stolen by James. Off the glass, no good though. Misses the wide open layup. Grubb is being double teamed in backcourt and nobody's coming to her. She finally gets it ahead to Markham. Down low, good feed, good ball fake by Natalie Carl. Carl's got 12. Nice feed and nice head fake, and we've got a timeout called on the floor by Jackson County. It's going to be a full timeout. 5:23 left in the game. Jackson County by 25, 53-28 over Middlesboro. Stay tuned to PRTC TV.
With PRTC's new expanded IPTV options, get more channels you love for less. Start with our basic TV tier, then add the expanded and digital tiers for maximum variety, or add specialty tiers to your basic package. Tiers like news and sports, or sports and more, the entertainment tier, kids and family, or our new Heartland tier. To learn more about your expanded IPTV options, call or visit PRTC online today.
5 minutes and 23 seconds left in regulation here in the fourth quarter. Jackson County with the commanding lead over Middlesboro, 53-28 on PRTC TV. TJ Isaacs, Mark Solfridge, Hunter Carroll, Brian Murray with you at Williamsburg High School. This is the semifinal round of the 2022 13th Region All-A Classic Small School State Tournament. You must qualify with the lower enrollment numbers. There's a total of 9 teams in the region that qualify. We're down to the final 4. Winner of this one will take on the winner of the nightcap tonight, which is Harlan Independent and Barberville, which will follow this game.
And Brian, with this 5 minutes left, one thing, you'd like to see, Coach Tyree getting some of our younger girls some nice varsity minutes against a varsity team right now.
Owens with a nice bucket on the baseline. Yeah, you want to get a look at the future and get some players some floor time. Here's Grubb. Step back three is no good. Rebound to James. James wanting to run for Middlesboro. Puts it off the glass and good. James has got 4 here all in the fourth quarter. Middlesboro's outscored Jackson County 10-5 here in the fourth frame. Hannah Creech, Markham. Bad pass stolen by Betts. Gives it up to James and ahead to Owens. Owens on the baseline, draws the double team. Betts, quick shot 3 is off the mark. Rebound to Angeli Nichols, who had just checked in during the timeout. Nichols with it now, down low, finds Creech up and in. Nice feed inside. Hannah Creech with her first points of the game. 55-32, under 4 to go. Here's a long 3. It's an air ball. Might have been deflected. And we're going to have a foul on the rebound, though, on Jackson County as Betts got the rebound. It's going to go against Hannah Creech, her 3rd and the team's 4th. Going to call that a shooting foul, so Betts will go back to the free throw line, see if she can maintain their perfect 9 of 9 on free throws here in the game. Make it 10 of 10. Shelby Berry checks in for Jackson County. Second free throw right through there. So a perfect 11 of 11 on free throws for Middlesboro. 55-34. Grubb bringing it up. Only a 7th grader. Throws it ahead to Berry. Now Creech tried to get it to Berry, but threw it behind her, and it was tipped as well. Betts on the other end, puts it off the glass good, and draws the foul, although I didn't see a whole lot of contact there. Looked like more of a anticipation call. Hannah picks up her 4th, team's 5th, and we're going to have Betts back to the free throw line trying to complete the 3-point play. She has quietly ended up with 11 points. Averages 12 on the season, so with a made free throw, she'll be right on her season average, but she couldn't get it to fall. Owens with the rebound, though, and here's a 3 from the wing. It's rolling no good, and we got a rebound foul on Middlesboro as Creech got the board. Going to go against Mallory James, her first, team 7th, so we'll walk all the way down to the other end, and Jackson County will be in a 1-1. Looks like it's going to be Creech to shoot them, number 25. First one is no good. Rebound, though, to Abby Gilbert. Abby passes it over to Nichols. Nichols being surrounded, and she throws it away, and we're going to have a Jackson County foul as Betts intercepted the pass. Foul was on number 21, Shelby Berry, her first, and the team sixth. So no free throws this time for the Lady Jackets. The next one will be, though. Down low, they go to Brown. She can't get a shot off. Here's a long three by Gent. That one's no good. Rebound again to Abby Gilbert. Abby has it knocked away from her. Able to get it back, though, off the double team and gets it to Nichols. And we're going to have a foul on James in backcourt. James is second, team's eighth, and that'll put Nichols to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. 55-36. This one's been decided for some time. And Nichols going to the line to shoot 1-and-1. First one is rolling no good. And the rebound, though, to Gilbert. And I believe we're going to have a Middlesboro foul. Oh, they're going to call the foul on Abby. Well, Abby, I thought she snuck in there and got that one.
I did too.
Jackson County has missed back-to-back front ends of one and a bonus. That's 4 points potentially down the tubes. And Gent going to the free throw line. First trip to the line in the game for Gent. She's got 6 points on a made three in the second quarter and a made three in the third quarter. First one is good. 12 of 13 for Middlesboro from the free throw line tonight. Jackson County has not shot them well. They are 4 of 8. Gent's second one good as well, so give her 8 points on the night, down to a 17-point lead, 55-38. So I said it's been decided for quite some time, but still a lot of time left, and Middlesboro kind of creeping back in this one. Berry, nice move, puts it up and rolls in.
Nice move by the freshman. And like we talked about right there, Brian, you know, that's just some very nice minutes for looking towards the future for our JV bunch we've got in here right now going against this Middlesboro varsity team.
Shot was blocked by Gilbert on the Betts attempt, but stolen back by Middlesboro and blocked again by Abby, and that one looked as clean as the first one did. But they're going to whistle Abby with her third personal, and we'll get a couple of free throws there for Gent. Well, scoring margin, how much you win by, is never a factor in how you measure good teams necessarily, but you need to look for opportunities, like you said, for the younger players, the more inexperienced players, to get out there and see what they can do. Just a little floor experience sometimes can give you all the confidence you need.
Absolutely, and like, you know, one thing too is, you know, you don't get any floor time, and then you just kind of get thrown out there. It's really hard to experience varsity play until you get in there in an actual game. You know, even with summer ball and stuff like that, there's scrimmages. There's still a big difference of an actual game.
57-40. Nichols on the drive. Nobody cut her off, and she took it to the hole. Nichols with her first points. (59-40). 2-minute mark here in the fourth quarter. Betts on the baseline, out of control, gets bailed out by the foul, though, and she will go back to the line. Foul's going to go against Nichols. Her first, team's 9th, and we've got a timeout on the floor. 1:55 left here in the fourth quarter. 59-40, Jackson County by 19, and it is going to be a 30-second timeout, and we'll take a quick break. Stay tuned. More straight ahead on PRTC TV.
We got everybody feeling all right. Feeling all right. Feeling all right. Feeling all right.
Welcome back to Williamsburg High School, the site of the 13th Region Girls All-A Classic. 9 teams qualified. We're down to the final 4 and about to be down to the final 3 in about 1:55. Lady Generals with a 19-point lead over Middlesboro, 59-40. You're watching PRTC TV and our continuing coverage of local and regional high school sports. Didn't have enough signal here at Williamsburg High School to stream this one live, but we're going to try to get that on the air for you as soon as possible. We're coming to you on this Wednesday, January the 12th. Winner of this game will take on the winner of Harlan Independent and Barberville, which will be the game after this one. And that game will be tomorrow night on the 13th. Free throw is missed, and almost a save in there nicely by Owens. Betts missed the front end of a 1-and-1, and she's the only one that's missed a free throw for the team for Middlesboro tonight. As they've shot, I believe, 13 of 15. Creech double team, and it's going to be a backcourt violation on Jackson County. So things a little sloppy here for the Lady Generals here in this fourth quarter, as they have been outscored by Middlesboro thus far in the fourth. Knocked away, and that's going to be a backcourt violation. That was one that I think Coach Overbay could have argued, but she did put a hand on it before it went into backcourt, which made it look worse.
Yeah, it looked like she kind of, I don't really think she had possession, but it looked like she had possession.
Get it into Grubb. Grubb draws the double team. She gets it to Creech. Creech, cross-court pass. Here's a three by Barry, and that was way off the mark. And the rebound to Middlesboro's Brown. Up head to Betts. Betts off the glass and no good. Rebound to Jenna Creech. And Jenna is going to be fouled. And that's going to foul out Kaylee Owens, I believe. So number 32 will check in for her, Trinity DeRosset. 13 points for Kaylee Owens to lead Middlesboro. And Jenna Creech going to the free throw line to shoot one and a bonus. Both teams with 9 team fouls here in this second half. And again, a front end of the 1-and-1 missed by Jackson County, and then a foul in backcourt. Well, no, I think Middlesboro lost it. Yeah, Middlesboro lost the basketball. Our view's not great from this side. I didn't see what happened there. Did you?
No, I thought they was getting handled there for the foul.
And now we've got a traveling call on Middlesboro, who I think had intercepted the ball temporarily. Yeah. Just a sloppy fourth quarter.
Yes.
Jenna Creech in the corner. Nichols, step back jumper is off the mark. Rebound to Middlesboro. And here comes James in a hurry. Well, I thought Owens had fouled out, but I guess it was actually Betts that fouled out. Number 5, or number 20 rather. Ball knocked away by Jackson County nicely. 49.8 seconds left in the game. 19-point lead for Jackson County. Gent. Now James has it knocked away, puts a wild shot up, no good. Rebound to Middlesboro's Kaylee Owens, and she puts it up and in. 15 for Owens, and we've got what? Knocked away by Middlesboro. Inbound all the way down there to Nichols. Nichols on the baseline, trying to carve out some space, gets the double team, throws it back out to Jenna Creech. Now back to Nichols. Her three is in the air, and that one's no good. Rebound to Kinsey Grubb. Good offensive board by the 7th grader. 18 seconds, all that's left.
And Brian, you know, we really kind of said a sloppy fourth quarter here, but a lot of the positives too, especially getting, you know, pretty much our JV team, you know, almost a whole quarter of varsity basketball.
Can't do that very often.
No. Garbage
bucket will not fall, though, and 1.3 seconds left as Kaylee Owens missed a wide open layup. 1.3 left. 59-42. Jackson County by 17. Enough time to catch it and shoot it. And it is blocked. And are they going to let her shoot the free throws, or will it matter?
I believe they just called it off.
Yeah, they're just going to call it off and say it happened right as the horn sounds. So it is the final. Jackson County improves to 12-3 on the year with a 17-point win over the Middlesboro Lady Jackets. Middlesboro falls to 6-9 on the year. Head-to-head, Jackson County now has a 12-6 advantage over Middlesboro dating back to 1998 and has won 3 in a row against the Lady Jackets. 59-42 again, your final. We'll take a quick break and we'll come back and give you our final individual and team stats and also let you know about our upcoming broadcast, which will be tomorrow night at this same place. Stay tuned. More straight ahead from PRTC TV.
How'd I do?
You'll get better.
Tim can't wait to be a real driver. But for now, he's king of the online track. Thanks to PRTC Broadband, our 100% fiber network speeds up to 1 gig, give him the edge against players anywhere, even the other end of the couch.
Whoa. You'll get better.
Visit prtcnet.org to learn more.
Yes, we're all quite over staying home right now. But we can make it better by streaming the great shows and movies we've been wanting to see. PRTC can help with fast, reliable internet speeds up to 1 gig, enhanced by reliable Wi-Fi. Stream all you want, no matter how many gadgets are going at once. And with our new GigaSpire Blast, you'll enjoy the ultimate Wi-Fi experience everywhere in your home. Contact PRTC to sign up or upgrade today.
There are lots of small reasons to have home phone service, and one very big one. 911 emergency location. Only a call from your home phone instantly transmits your address to emergency personnel. Cell phones can't.
911, what's your emergency?
If trouble comes to your home, seconds count. PRTC Home Phone helps first responders do their job. It's a small price to pay for what you can save. This is TV. This is TV Set Free. TV everywhere from PRTC TV sets you free to watch what you want, where you want. Catch your favorite networks, including live TV, ready to watch on any web-connected device for no extra charge. That's TV Set Free. Enjoy the extra value of PRTC TV everywhere. Visit prtcnet.org and sign up today.
So, what are we doing here? Well, just a trim. Maybe kind of a layered look. Will you read the sign?
How about some real choice? Like the choices you get with IPTV, new from PRTC. Enjoy free HD and new features like on-screen caller ID. Plus, record 4 programs at once with our HD DVR. PRTC. It's all about you.
As a U.S. veteran, imagine getting the care you need without driving all the way to Lexington. At the Virtual Living Room in McKee, you'll have access to VA doctors who can prescribe medications through an easy-to-use computer set up in a private, comfortable environment inside the Jackson County Public Library. Schedule an appointment through your VA doctor today. Gigabit broadband internet service for the Virtual Living Room is provided by PRTC.
Well, it wasn't Jackson County Lady General's best effort by no means, as they got off to kind of a slow start and had a couple of quarters they were pretty sluggish in and made some mistakes. We got a chance to see a lot of players we haven't got a chance to see. I think Jackson County played just about everybody on the roster. I think the only one we didn't see might have been those that are out sick. Addison Truitt and also Kylie Shannon. But Jackson County with some valuable minutes for some reserves, and they are a future, and Jackson County still gets a 17-point win over the Middlesboro Lady Jackets, 59-42 here on PRTC TV. Jackson County shut them out in the first quarter, 11-0, behind 9 points from Abby Gilbert. Middlesboro found the range in the second quarter. They scored 14 points, but Jackson County added 20 to make it 31-14 at the half. The Lady Generals with a 17-point lead. Jackson County had 17 points in the third quarter, while Middlesboro only had 8. And then Middlesboro did slightly outscore Jackson County in the fourth quarter, and we came to a 59-42 final score. Lady Generals moved to 12-3 on the season. Middlesboro falls to 6-9 on the year. Jackson County will advance to take on the winner of the game that's about to happen right now, which is the Harlan Independent team against Barberville. That game will come to you on PRTC TV as well. Not able to stream it live as we don't have enough signal to stream it live here at Williamsburg High School, but we're going to try to get the broadcast on for you as quickly as possible. Both nights, both tonight and tomorrow night. So Jackson County looking to go to the All-A State Tournament for the first time, I believe, since maybe 03 or 04. So certainly in quite a long time. Again, the final 59-42. Hunter, are we ready to run down some individual and team stats?
Yeah, we'll start with Middlesboro's girls, the team stats first. They shot 9 of 20 from 2 for 45%, 3 of 27 from 3 for 11%, 15 of 18 for 83% from the charity strike. They had 2 team assists, 26 rebounds, and 15 turnovers. And then we'll go down to our scoring. And then 52, Brown had 2 points and 2 rebounds. Number 12, Mallory James with 4 points and 7 rebounds. Number 20, Betts with 11 points and 4 rebounds. Number 0, Gent with 10 points, 1 assist, and 6 rebounds. And then you have Owens with 15 points, 5 rebounds, and 1 assist. And then if you go to Jackson County with their team stats, they shot 18 of 25 from 2 at 72%, 6 of 22 from 3 for 27%, 5 of 10 from the charity strike for 50%, 17 assists, 30 team rebounds, 13 turnovers. And then if we go to our individuals, we had a whole bunch of scoring. Number 21, Shelby Berry with 2 points. Number 15, Madison Markham with 3 points, 1 rebound, 2 assists. Number 35, Ansley Nichols with 2 points and 2 rebounds. Let's see, number 25, Hannah Creech with 2 points, 3 assists, and 1 rebound. Number 0, Maddie Curry with 3 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. Had Eden Lakes with 7 points, 1 rebound, 2 assists. Kennedy Ward with 6 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists. Jenna Creech with 5 points and 2 assists. And then we had Abby Gilbert with 17 points, 13 rebounds, and 3 assists.
All right. How many turnovers for us tonight?
We had a total of 13 turnovers. Yep. It seemed a lot of those probably come in the fourth quarter when we kind of had our younger kids in. Just a little growing pain.
Absolutely. Jackson County, like we said, not a fantastic win, not seeing them fire on all cylinders, playing without starter Kylie Shannon. Madison Curry, the first game she has been cleared by the KHSAA to play varsity basketball, so we'll see some great things from her. Be great to get Kylie back as well. But a win is a win is a win. We're not going to have a chance to talk to our PRTC TV player of the game. We are going to award that to Abby Gilbert. Abby with 17 points and 13 rebounds. Yet another double-double for Abby in limited playing time, as Coach Tyree had a chance to get a lot of the reserves in and players that don't get to play a whole lot on a normal basis in close games, and got a chance to see those players play, and that will be valuable experience down the road. Again, JC improves to 12-3. Middlesboro drops to 6-9, and Jackson County will play in the championship game tomorrow night here at this same Williamsburg High School against the winner of the 2 teams on the floor now, which is Harlan Independent and Barberville. That's going to do it for us. For TJ Isaacs, Mark Sulfridge, Hunter Carroll, and my name's Brian Murray. Thank you for joining us for another presentation of local and regional high school sports on PRTC TV.